he is Italian. The guy who invented these is Italian. So,
and Quentin Tarantino's also Italian.
Excuse me, Quentin Tarantentos.
I'm sorry, you pronounced it wrong. It's Tarantento.
I'm gonna.
I feel so embarrassed. I am Italian, and I got that wrong.
That's super embarrassed.
Just because they can doesn't mean they should. Can they brand that? Can they brand that?
Hi, and welcome back to Can They Brand That, the only show brave enough to do what no one is asking for, brainstorm in real time for an audience.
And we're your hosts. I'm Allie LeFevere. That's Lyndsay Rush, obviously known as the Bad Girls of Branding, but also known as the founders of Semiserious, the world's first humor branding agency.
What did you say,
notice, did you say semi-serious instead of obedient?
Weird.
Hark.
Tell us about that, Allie.
And tell us more. So after almost 10 years as obedient, we have just been feeling for a while that we wanted to change the name. When we started obedient, it was a bit tongue-in-cheek. It was really this idea of subverting kind of the expectations of traditional marketing and branding and advertising. And the deeper we've gotten into this world, the more we've just really leaned into play and fun and absurdity and the ridiculous and just having like a great time in this space. And so we felt like a new name was in order.
It was time. I remembered something the other day I wanted to bring up. We used to have a homepage header that said, "Traditional marketing is dead. Join us in dancing on its grave." So intense. Like,
So aggressive.
marketing is one of the least serious industries. Like, we're just selling things to people. Like, Allie and I always tell ourselves if we're having a stressful day with a project or a client or a show, we're like, we are not saving lives. This is branding.
Yeah.
This is fine. It's all fun and games. But then we were like, traditional marketing is dead. And so, yeah, Obedient was born. We always have used humor as our through line, which was unorthodox and still is. I mean, more and more people are adopting it. But so we were all about like, we're breaking rules. We're so bad. And that, as we've gotten older, we have kids now, we're just a little more relaxed and it's a little lighter. And so for that soft touch, now we are semi-serious.
Semi-serious. Well, yeah, it's like it was, it really felt fitting when we were coming on the scene.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of reasons we picked the name, not to nerd out, but, you know, obedient is it's a common word, but it's also underutilized. Obviously, we're subverting the use of it by being disobedient. I remember someone told me one time we should call ourselves disobedient. It's like that. Like, that's not the joke.
So obvious.
You missed the point.
Dumb.
It's like the meme just with the joke flying overhead. But then, yeah, we like at our heart, we're just like two like little silly geese that want to have a good time. So no need to go so hard in the paint, except with Bad Girls of Branding. I guess that's the one part of obedient like we can't quite shake. So bad, so edgy.
You know, it's hard to shake something that never stuck.
Yeah. Maybe that's why we can't shake it. We can't find it.
We can't catch it.
Just shake
and then
endlessly.
We can't catch it to shake it. Yeah. So we're semi-serious going forward. And so if you're here, you know the drill. The name of the game is Improvised Branding. And so we basically pick a brand, set the clock for 20 minutes, and try to riff as many funny ideas as we can. And we really don't say no to any idea. Because when you improvise, it's a yes and situation. Unfortunately, for better or worse on this show, we are saying, oh, tell me more about that. Let's hear it.
For better or worse, we the thing we do best is commit to the improvised nature of this brainstorm. We yes and ourselves right into an early grave.
And
what traditional marketing is.
I was like, at first I remembered, I thought we said we spit on its grave. And I was like, that is.
Oh, God.
But
no.
dancing on its grave, I think we were like, that's sort of a playful way. If we're going to be renegades, we're going to have a good time.
So today we are taking on a brand, I guess, equally as
Unorthodox?
edgy and polarizing, unorthodox, which is Vibram, famous for their 5-fingered toes, the original
Shoes.
barefoot toe shoe.
5-finger shoes.
Or-
They're 5-finger toes.
Oh, 5-finger toes.
Although, which we don't understand and we probably never will. This is not a show about facts. This is a show about fun. But why they're called 5-finger shoes and not 5-toe shoes?
Yeah, that really threw me off. God, that just shook me to my core.
You're like the original 5-finger toes. I was like, that sounds like.
You know what? That is actually a good challenge. Could we brand just 5-finger toes? What can we do with that?
Like, does each toe have 5 fingers?
Oh, the visuals are.
Yeah, I mean, the visuals are almost as bad as these shoes themselves. However, we've had this brand on our list for a long time because it's just absurd. And so we're like, that's something we could play with. And then it sort of started hitting fashion blogs, and trendsetters in New York and elsewhere are wearing these shoes for real in spring and summer of 2025. And so it felt like we owe it to ourselves and the fashion community to try to ideate some funny ideas. How do we bring some levity? How do we take our shoes off and have a good time and dance on some graves?
Dance on some graves, barefoot, almost barefoot. What feels like barefoot?
You'll think you're barefoot, but you've bought a $200 pair of 5-finger shoes. While we have you,
Ripping the ground like an ape.
Please like and subscribe. You can do that on the little button below. You can also follow us on social at Semiserious Agency. That's another first time we've said that. We're posting shows weekly. We're posting case studies and clips and all sorts of fun pieces of advice and insanity. So follow along. Don't miss a thing.
Okay. So with that all said, shall we set the timer and answer the question on everyone's mind? Can they brand that?
Let me start this off by asking you a question. How do you feel about feet? Are you like, was it into that? No. Are you grossed out by feet in general? Do you let your loved ones touch you with their feet? Where do you stand? I know people, are you just in the middle? What's up?
You know, gosh, what an interesting question, Lynn. I am not generally grossed out by too many things.
Yeah.
I tend to have maybe a high ick tolerance, I guess.
Good.
And so feet in general don't bother me. But if I have any sense that someone's foot is unclean in any way, not even like dirt, it's more like, I don't know, you got like some funk or your toes are looking a little too discolored for my taste. Like that's when I get a little queasy. So feet in general don't bother me. Yeah, I love my kids' little dogs. I just want to eat those things right up. My husband's feet are about 3 feet wide and 9 feet long, so they're a big presence in this household.
There's no denying them.
You have to love them because they're everywhere.
I also suffer from a large-footed husband, which my mother-in-law calls long-footed. In Alabama, they say your feet are long, which I'm like, okay. But I feel like I trip over his enormous shoes every moment of my life. Like, and it's always at the worst time. And then I'm like, I'm gonna throw this shoe out the front door. And he's a typically pretty organized, cleanup type of person. But I think it's their size and there's big sneakers. I'm just like, what is this?
They're too bulky. Like they are. It's like, it feels like you can dance around average size shoes, but then these big ass monsters are just, even when they're in the right place, they're somehow in the wrong place.
Yeah.
It's like they're just a little too big to exist in this house.
This is making me think we're accidentally promoting Vibram 5 foot. $5 foot longs.
5 feet.
5 fingers. Because you're like, you need a more sleek performance sneaker. I don't know, man.
This does lead me to an idea I had. So
let's do it.
When I was looking at their website, well, I don't know how good this idea is. This might be my worst one coming right out the gate. So when I was looking at their website, I saw a review. I have 2 ideas about reviews, but one was someone was saying how roomy and spacious they were. And so I was thinking, like, how funny would it be to do like a zoom in of each toe as if it's like a room in a house?
Oh, yeah.
It's like the toe. There's space for the toe, but what?
Like a dollhouse? Like, is it like sort of like a dollhouse view? Or are you carrying other
like
things
there's
around
room-
in there?
There's room for the toe, but there's so much room. There's other things happening in there. Sorry.
You know, you remember
It's like you're hosting a dinner party in one of the toes. Sorry.
oh my gosh, so it zooms, and then you're like, so spacious you could host a dinner party. So spacious you could do a workout class. Yeah. I was thinking, like, you were meaning, you remember penny loafers? They'd actually put a penny there. I thought you meant that you could carry other things around in your toe holes.
Oh,
But I like your idea
your
better. They call them
in your
toe
secret toe
pockets.
hiding spot.
They call them toe
Yeah,
pockets.
toe pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh man.
Well-
This made myself laugh so hard.
I'll meet you there, sort of. I was thinking that Vibram should do a campaign with Baja Men about who let the dogs out. And they're like, it was us, which that joke has been made before, but like if they could really capitalize on it, because your toes are sort of out of the shoe, but not out. So we let the Vibram, we let the dogs out.
It's so
people
funny
could be
to
running
bring
or
back,
doing things to that song.
It would be so funny to bring back Baja Men because they were
One-hit
wonders.
And we could turn them into 5-hit wonders. One for each toe.
One for each toe.
Oh.
Who let the dogs out? And then it's like them pounding the pavement to the rhythm. Who?
Yeah, or like, it's because it's like you could do hiking, running, training. So like it could be like doom, doom, doom for like different things.
Oh God,
Kayaking.
that's good. Well, I don't know. They could be booked and busy, so we'd have to check to see what their calendar looks like these days.
Maybe they're doing a lot of cameos, that app. Like maybe they're making a lot of happy
It
birthday
could be.
for like dog adoption. I don't know.
Oh, man. Okay. I do think it's really funny to circle back to what I was saying before. Okay, more ideas for what to do in these toe. House party in your toe. No. I think it'd be really funny to use their real reviews from their website because they are so they're so entertaining just as they stand. I think someone wrote, "Wear with caution, you will get a case of the zoomies in these." And then someone else wrote, "I like to wear these on my feet. My toes feel so spacious, I could host a party in each toe," which was my inspiration for this.
Okay, we owe that guy some money, or gal.
We do. I feel very agile. Like that is so. It's
oh my gosh,
funny. These reviews are fantastic.
You know what would be really funny is like a sort of middle-aged guy trying to get in shape, and he's working out in normal sneakers, and then he gets these and he like suddenly like has moves like Spider-Man or Catman, and he's just like agile and climbing up things and like is like really like nimble and flexible and doing back walkovers and stuff, and they're like, Vibram, who let the dogs out?
Really funny.
The tag would be something. That's yeah, those reviews are great. I mean, I think these are very much niche but very beloved shoes, and some people do swear by them, and there is obviously evidence about like the strength of the foot and how the foot is supposed to perform. A caveman, they could do a caveman campaign.
Yeah, there's something there, like modeled after your ancestors, or like what they would be wearing.
Yeah,
cuts to them and like, discovering fire, and they're all wearing Vibrams. Taking two sticks, rubbing it together. Really quick, Lyndsay, hold on. Back to your Baja Men campaign idea. But it's like your dogs are barking.
I had your dogs are barking with dogs.
Yes, your dogs won't be barking, or they will be, because dogs are barking means they're in pain or sore.
Yes. Wait, I thought of a thing. Imagine a cut of the song. Instead of the hoo, 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 it's just quiet. And you're watching someone with Vibram. It's just like a natural sound of like, or like pitter
Ooh,
patters
ooh.
because they're so natural and minimalistic. And that part of the hoo, hoo is, and it's like, your dogs, with Vibram, your dogs won't be barking. We let the dogs out. Or some combination of, like, I like the idea of it being real pitter patter and not loud because you're
There's
just like
something
gracefully
funny there.
flapping around. I like that.
We let the dogs out, but then they were real quiet.
No, we
They're
let the dogs.
well-trained dogs.
Your dogs were
Well-trained
barking.
dogs.
That's nice. Hold on.
Well-trained.
Your dogs were barking, so we let them out. And then we could do a
Okay,
whole.
hold
But
on,
I think well-trained dogs is a spin-off.
Is a new spin. We could do this whole brainstorm of
'Cause
just
trained,
dogs and
though.
barking and Baja Men and training and
Yeah, well-trained
well-trained
dogs.
dogs.
And it shows like how strong your feet are. Maybe well-trained dogs is on their page where it explains that, like, if you have toe flexibility and toe strength and foot strength, you're better at all these different activities. Like, it makes you faster,
Yeah.
it makes you stronger, all that stuff. Well-trained dogs. Dog trainers.
That's funny. Dog trainers. We consider ourselves dog trainers. This is silly, but the first line I actually thought of when we decided to do Vibram, it's not a good line, but it's a funny concept that I can't really figure out how to form. Like the idea of saying like we offer, the idea of like a 5-finger discount is like stealing. So it's like they call their promo like a 5-toe discount with copy that says something like this offer is a steal or something. I can't.
I had in my head 5-finger discount was going to be like a what was a supermarket sweep where it's a shoplifting competition. Or it's just a supermarket sweep of Vibram shoes and people have a certain amount of time because they're like getting them.
Yeah.
The 5-finger discount. I don't know, but I think it's probably better as a promo code. Get a 5-toe.
I don't know. I think a shoplifting competition sounds like it would be a hit.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
Give people branded trench coats and see who looks the least. Oh yeah,
Suspicious.
Shoplifting discount. This doesn't make any competition makes no sense. But
if we're gonna stick in the toe copy, is it like we're keeping our competitors on their toes?
that's nice.
We keep you on your toes. We
keep our competitors on their toes. Yeah.
We don't mean to step on our competitors' toes. Like there's something in that arena.
There's also the kids say these days, like, you're gonna stand on that 10 toes down. Like, meaning like we stand by our product 10 toes down or something could work.
That's good. I like that.
I have a silly idea. When I think of the perfect foot, I think of Prince Eric from Little Mermaid. Like, she's like, hold on.
Scuttle picks up his
foot, right? It's Eric's foot, not
to hear
Ariel's foot.
To hear a heartbeat.
And it's like the most perfect looking foot and the toes. And so I was like, what are other iconic feet in media that then could be photoshopped to have Vibrams on it in all of those scenes? And so I looked it up this morning, and apparently Quentin Tarantino is very well known for his feet. You knew that already? So
there's like he's like weird feet obsession.
Yeah. And so I was like, we could also do a collab with him called Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantentos. Hold on. Quentin
Tarantentos.
Quentin Tarantentos, and it's all of. It would actually be pretty funny because his movies are so like gory and serious that it'd be all those stills and those people, they have Vibrams on. That's it. That's the end of it.
No, I love it. Wait, have you uncovered any other iconic? I guess Fred Flintstone. I was trying to think of other very prominent feet in media. Fred Flintstone. I call Matt's feet Flintstones. That's what I call them. Just big ass caveman feet.
Fred Flintstone for Vibram. We usually have one celebrity endorsement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be a great endorsement.
He'd be great. I keep trying. My brain is this whole time I've barely been listening, and I've been going yabba dabba do, yabba dabba don't. Yeah, I've just been like yabba Vibram dabba. I don't know. Yabba dabble. in our
Yabba dabble. Have you yabba dabbled in our 5-toed shoes?
yabba dabba shoe instead of 2? It's not going to happen, and that's okay. I can accept defeat. I can accept
will say that yabba dabba
defeat.
shoe.
Defeat. Okay, let's work with defeat. We don't accept. We'll accept feet, but not defeat.
We accept defeat.
Our
competitor should accept defeat.
God, now I keep picturing it as like spelled like D'Artagnan or D'Agostino's, like defeat for no reason.
I'm picturing with an apostrophe.
Yeah.
yeah.
We don't accept the defeat. He is Italian. The guy who invented these is Italian. So,
and Quentin Tarantino's also Italian.
Excuse me, Quentin Tarantentos.
I'm sorry, you pronounced it wrong. It's Tarantento.
I'm gonna.
I feel so embarrassed. I am Italian, and I got that wrong.
That's super embarrassing.
What about? Hold on, I just thought of something stupid. What about the idea of like you'll be clapping your 10 fingers over our 5 toes?
Oh, yeah.
You'll be clapping your 10 fingers over our 5 fingers? Hold on.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that right?
It's weird to think that fingers are clapping because your hands clap. When you say clap all your fingers.
Is that not how you clap? Can they call kissing up to their customer being a brown toeser?
They sure could. They could.
They could, and they might when they hire us.
I think a foot fetish campaign is sort of obvious, but that they could be like, our kink or our fetish is adventure. Our fetish is performance, or like all the things, the ways you can use them.
Agility.
Yeah, like we're into feet pics. That's another thing that they could sort of do of like, yeah.
Only flanges.
Only feet. Only flans. Only flans.
Only flans. Yeah. Only flans. Done. Wow. We got to a top tier idea really quickly in this brainstorm. Have they hosted a 5K where people just are running in Vibrams?
Cute. I don't know. Let's pretend they haven't, because that's cute.
Okay.
5-toe.
I just feel like it would...
5-finger 5K. Again, I wish it was 5-toe, but 5-finger 5K is cute.
They could call it like a 5T or 5F, whatever we go with, toes or...
If there is something 5T, 5K, like it's like a...
Yeah. It just seems like they should.
Oh, and
I think it would get some buzz.
Like, if like it's almost a tie, and like you won by a nose, you won by a toes, and it's just like one a big toe Vibram.
A toe breaker.
No. Yes. Toe breaker. Oh my gosh.
Stupid.
Yeah, like which type of Vibram is our favorite? It's a toe. But toe breaker works.
Should they you know what they could also do too, kind of a spinoff of the 5K, is they could almost do like a Guinness Book of World Records, try to break a record of the most people running in a race wearing these shoes.
Yeah. Basically like almost barefoot, which makes me think that they should do a campaign that's like nearly barefoot or almost barely barefoot or something. Better than barefoot. Something like playing up on barefoot. And I did think that's the name of a really cheap grocery store wine brand. Barefoot wine.
Oh, barefoot wine. Oh, yeah. I can think of the label.
I can't think of the crossover.
Barely barefoot.
What's more funny slang? Paws for feet.
Tootsies, paws, dogs.
Trotters, kickers.
Sausages.
Feet. Oh, what about feet? The other spelling, F-E-A-T. Or feet.
Oh.
Which is the spelling where it's like an accomplishment? A feat.
F-E-A-T. Yeah. That's interesting. Like the feats you can accomplish with your feet in our feet. Like
yeah.
In our shoes. The feats.
Yeah, like with Vibrams on your feet, any feat is possible. I don't know. But I'd rather put it in like a something, and instead of F-E-E-T, just the word is feet. like you're trying to do. We think on our feet.
We think on our
we think best on our feet. That's sort of cute.
That's interesting.
I guess we think best on our feet. We run best on our feet. We blah blah blah. I don't know. We'll sweep you off your feet one toe at a time.
Kind of like that.
What if we personified toes and they were like, they're actually introverts and so they're sick of hanging out with the other toes and they just want like a room of their own? Sort of like they get their own room. They don't get along with their toe siblings.
It's like a place to decompress. No, when I tell you my idea, you're going to really regret letting me take the lead on this. I was going to say, is there anything with the 10 Toe-mandments?
Okay. I like it.
No, don't yes and that. Okay, not to revisit an old idea that I already pitched, but if they're going to break a Guinness Book of World Record, could they do like the largest game of tic-tac-toe or something fun?
Fun? That's cute.
Because I know it's like a little removed from the brand, but it is funny to emphasize the toe.
That's cute. Yeah, tic-tac-toe. That'd be the perfect one because I love when people break world records of like very silly, unserious things. Semi-serious, if I will.
My buddy I still live in Hawaii like a million years ago, and my buddy at the time broke the world record for the longest crawl. He crawled through the streets of New York with one of his other friends, like on their hands and knees, and broke a world record. I think it was for charity. It's been like 20 years. I can't really remember. But yeah, it was like a big thing. It was like all over the news.
Did he have protection on his knees and palms?
I believe he did. Yeah. It was wild. I don't know if he still holds it, but it was like it was like pretty wild at the time.
It is wild.
And Matt and I, we broke the record we were part of a big group that broke a record for the world's largest pillow fight. We were at
I remember that.
It was a Halloween party in Chicago, and they gave everyone pillows, and we had like this massive pillow fight. It was really fun.
That is really fun.
Matt was dressed like Miley Cyrus when she came out in that mouse costume with the foam finger. And I was dressed like Robin Thicke, so you know.
Those two would have a great pillow fight.
2 winners.
Oh boy. Hiking, camping, running, calisthenics, workout. Oh, instead of feedback, they can call it feedback.
There we go. I like it. Didn't you say that the origin for these type of shoes was for sailing? Is there anything there to explore?
Let's see. They were originally targeted to yacht racers to maintain grip on slippery decks.
Yacht made me think of Yacht Rock, which made me then think of they should host a toe jam. Not that concept has been explored, but like that could be. I think we actually pitched that for a running related.
That is why that is in my brain.
Yeah, we did pitch that. I forgot.
We did a toe jam. Yeah, but that's so great. That's really, we're like, not that it's
that would be fun.
Not that it's new, and we're like, oh, it is original just to us.
It's a semi-serious original.
So it says they have a spin on like a sandal. They have a spin on a ballet slipper.
Mm-hmm.
Mesh flats.
Ballet.
Vogue was calling them a freaky chic shoe trend.
Freaky chic is funny to.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Is there anything about like toe crack, toe rings? Toe rings are coming back.
What if they had their own version of a gibbets?
Oh my gosh!
Like you could jazz up your Vibrams, but like in a way that doesn't feel like a ripoff.
Yeah. It does make you think of ring, but then it would have to like clip on the top and not go all the way to the bottom, or somewhere on the laces. What about other words for like a foot? Like your heel, or Achilles heel campaign, an arch support. And that's all I know about feet. Ankle.
Arch support, ankle, ball, like the ball of your feet, ball of your foot. Ball.
Big toe.
Hold on. Could they host a ball?
The Vibram
If they're doing a
Gala.
5K and there's multiple uses, could they do like ballroom dancing in these?
Yeah. On the
Should they
ball of
just
your feet.
showcase how to utilize the different versions of their shoe in these like really extreme situations? Like
Yeah,
they're
it's like
hosting like a ballroom dancing competition. Have a ball of your feet, the bell of the ball of your feet.
you remember the
But
iconic Heal the World, and they all sang it in the studio? They can do that, but it's called Heal. It's about your foot. Heal the World, and they just get new celebrities to do it, and they're all wearing Vibram.
I would love that. And they're still all crammed in a studio like in the original.
Yeah, it's
And
like
they're
it
all like
looks
sharing a
exactly
mic.
like it, and then it's Heal the World, HEEL.
Honestly, that's the world needs it right now. We need celebrities more than ever to
We
come
need singing
together and sing for
celebrities.
us.
Yeah,
We do.
yeah. That's what's
I've
happening.
really been. I know you, like I, have been really eager for a follow up to the COVID black and white celebrity singing
Yeah.
into their phones.
Where'd they go?
We've brought this up on another Can They Brand That?
Mhm.
And who I always think of is Gal Gadot. And sometimes I think of Kristen Wiig, but there were other celebrities in there like that do not get
I think
acknowledged.
that,
Like
right,
Will
like we.
Ferrell was in there.
I think like Mark
And
Mark
he's
Ruffalo. Like somebody was there that we like.
they're
I
like
mean, Will Ferrell.
like slippery little eels. Like they got out of that situation without any flack.
Yeah. Okay, you just said slipper and ballet slipper and magic slipper. We should do a Cinderella. That's another foot. Prince is putting on a Vibram on her, and it's just right. The ugly stepsisters are wearing regular sneakers.
That's pretty fun. That would be a fun commercial of like a whole Cinderella spoof. She's running down the steps of the ball. Oh my God, the bell of the ball. Okay, everything's coming together.
Yay.
She's running down the steps, but then the prince can't find her because her shoes fit perfectly.
Oh my gosh! And it's about independence. It's like a
Yeah,
feminist
and she keeps running.
Cinderella exemplifies feminist movement. It's a movement. She's moving.
feminist
She's running
movement.
away in her Vibrams and doesn't wait for the prince. She just goes to make her own happily ever after. Ooh, every single toe.
Honestly, I love it.
I like it
I
too.
love it.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She could live in a Vibram. And then you can have your toe rooms, Allie. Every room of the house.
You can imagine her putting up a Christmas tree in a Vibram, decorating with all her kids.
Okay, let's have there needs to be a social media sort of movement, little campaign where this is so gross, walk a mile in someone else's shoes. Like you go and you trade and you like literally do it, but then maybe that's your way of like getting a friend to try Vibram is if what shoe used to do like a 1-for-1? Tom's did. Let's do that, but really just have it one for your friend. And then you walk a mile in someone's shoes. I'm not exactly sure.
No, I like this idea. I think there's something actually there with this idea. I don't know what's the best way to deploy it, but it's like walk a mile it could be walk a mile in our shoes. It could be with a friend, but it's like the idea of it could be part of their like money back guarantee or
that's true.
Some sort of guarantee or a try before you buy experience. Like walk a mile in our shoes.
I know. Or they could have a pop-up event where they've set aside their marketing budget is to like the first 50 people get to go walk a mile in these shoes. And if they don't want them, they turn them back in and they will like recycle them or donate them to like a shelter or something worthwhile.
That could be it could be maybe not paired with the 5K in the most direct sense, but there is something about having a route that is like a mile in length around that's kind of mapped out. So you try on in this like mile.
Yeah. And you have experiences all around. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's some like
walk a mile in our shoes. And then you go like stop to stop. And so you get to actually try the shoes for a mile and it kind of brings you back full circle. And there's some fun little thing along the way. I don't know, but there's something interesting there.
Yeah. I just thought of an activation, a tow truck. And like it's but TOE and it's like a big installation where it's tow truck. And I don't know what it's towing behind it. Maybe just a whole bunch of Vibrams. But like something like
that would be funny.
Getting you out of tricky situations or like freeing your feet. There's something like here for you, like, and it's a tow truck.
And I
Well,
don't know
even
what
if it's
else.
like beep, 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 and it's dragging along just like 150 boxes or, 500 boxes of Vibram's
They could
network.
do, we always do like award ceremony, the Toe-nys. That's their thing every year. We usually do
That's
that.
good.
The Toe-nys.
The Tony
The
Awards.
Toe-nys is funny. The Toe-nys is really
Well,
funny.
you know who would get a Tony? The Baja Men. Who let the dog out? Finally,
They'd be the host of the Toe-nys.
the Tonys. Well, I guess
Hosted
I guess
by-
if in order to win a Tony, there has to be like Vibram the musical. Let's get it made.
I mean, imagine an entire musical based on this shoe. It could be like two people, like meet. It could be a really good meet cute at the beginning where you bend down.
Feet cute. A feet cute.
Feet cute.
Well, there's a musical called Six that's about the six wives of what's his. It's a really popular Broadway show, so we could make ours called Five, and it's like the 5 toes of your foot. The Six Wives of Henry the Eighth.
Henry the Eighth.
Yeah.
Okay, you know the what is it called? The something Barber of the musical. Johnny Depp was in the movie. He's a murderer.
Oh yeah,
not
but
to
it's something
spoil alert for-
Barber. I don't think it's Barber. Hold on, Barber.
The Barber of Fleet. It's a Barber of Fleet Street. I was trying to make that work with feet.
Sweeney Todd, the Demon
Juice.
Barber of Fleet Street.
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
The juice
Yeah.
might not have been worth the squeeze on that.
That bit.
Instead of Wicked, it's Wick It because it's like sweat wicking and it's lightweight material.
I like it.
We just do a bunch of parodies.
You could also make the Tonys. I mean, I think it's funny to do musicals, obviously, but you could also make the Tonys just be their award for like athletic endeavors. It could be
Totally.
just their
Totally. Huh.
Totally. It could be like their Olympic sort of, you
Yeah,
know, there's
yeah,
like
yeah.
different competitions. The Tonys is so stupid and funny.
Running through my mind.
Running commentary,
Running commentary.
Joke.
That's interesting.
running joke.
A running gag. Other shoes are a running gag. Okay, you know what
Mhm.
feels very us that we usually do? We've done it with we did it with autocorrect actually for Slate and duck and the F word for duct tape. But putting your foot in your mouth could be like some sort of like text only campaign where I don't know, you're saying the wrong thing in some way. Like don't put your foot in your mouth or
Put it in Quentin Tarantino's. Quentin Tarantentos.
tentos. Thank you.
'Cause
Yeah.
There's some scene in some movie, and I can't think of which one it is right now. It might be From Dusk Till Dawn. Ugh, don't come at me if I'm wrong. Where he like sucks someone's foot and toes or
Yeah,
something.
Tarantino himself licking Salma Hayek's feet in From Dusk Till Dawn. Oh, yeah, it might be.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my-
5. We haven't played with 5 a lot.
5 makes me think of a boy band.
Oh my gosh. A 5-person or a girl band. They're all like the Spice Girls were 5,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, more iconically, it's like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys were both 5.
Yeah.
And a
but
boy
Spice
band
Girls
is
a
pretty-
good ad.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a word with feet that has like American Idol.
Feet Boys.
That's it. That's
There
it.
we go. And we tied that idea in a perfect bow.
Back, feet's back. All right. And it's just the toes being deemed. They're each one. Like one has like a goatee and
It's like the oh no, that's In Sync. I was doing the puppet.
oh yeah. Okay, also, you know, this is going to go nowhere, but I've always found it fascinating that in television shows when they're saying a phone number, it's 555 because that's not a real area code.
Yeah.
Could they do anything with area code and 555 and pretend and the 5 toes?
You got toes in different area codes.
Oh wait, but that's a great way to describe it because they're all in their own area code. I've
You
got toes
Toes.
in different area
Different
codes.
area codes.
It applies to each of them being individually, but it also could be cutting to like climbing up a mountain on a regatta, like on a city street, like, and it's just them pounding the pavement.
I've got toes in different area codes.
That's
So
truly where
funny,
we should end this
stupid.
because that was perfect. I think we
I
should
know,
go
I
into
think so too.
Mascot.
Let's do it.
Mascot. Mascot o'clock.
Okay, who would possibly be? Well,
Mosquito?
We're just going
a bunch of little
hard in the
piggies.
paint.
Like this little piggy went to
You
market.
could do
Look
the
at it.
little
There's just
piggies,
like,
yeah.
there's 5 little piggies. I was also thinking, you remember, of course, you remember, I talk about him all the time. Arby's oven mitt.
I talk
And
about him nonstop. I'm obsessed.
and the hand
Restraining order against Lyndsay.
hamburger helper hand. Like those
Yeah.
two, I've always wanted those two to meet.
Is there any?
This is the stupidest thing to say out loud. But could there be a foot?
They need a foot in their crew.
I've always wanted them to have a feet cute. Yeah, they need a foot in there. Oh, football. We're so silly. We didn't do any. The football. Allie, that's what our ball would be called for the football.
Oh
no,
yeah,
there's for
yeah,
some- like-
yeah. The football's funny. I've got toes. I've got toes in different area codes.
Those. No. Didn't we have Ludacris being the voice of duct tape too? Because of Rollout. We're keeping these
yeah,
guys
that's right.
booked.
We really are.
Could he just be someone called Tootsie? You know, or like he's just a guy that just like
Tootsie's a cute. Tootsie's a cute
digit.
cute name for a mascot. Oh, do you know the animal celebrity on social media, Tiptoe the turtle?
No. But Dawson's
He's like
really into
this-
turtles right now. I should show him.
Yeah, he's really cute. He's like this big turtle. I don't know where they live, but he like cruises around the neighborhood. His name is Tiptoe.
Ew.
He's really cute.
I like that.
I just thought of him.
We
Tiptoe,
could
is Tiptoe looking
wait,
for work?
Do you know his number? We could get a hold of him. You also
I
said
wish.
mosquito. That's something interesting.
Mosquito.
But then he'd be like
Buzz.
buzzing around, like always
It's
bugging
like,
you about your foot health. I'm trying to think of like how he plays into
Like-
the.
Your shoes will never bug you again, but I will.
That's what I'm here
Um,
for. And he's just like,
That's my job.
they'll never
got,
bug
like,
you
real
again. They'll never
Mucinex.
bite you again. They'll never itch. That's not bad.
Something there.
Tiptoe.
A tomato.
170 tomato.
I don't know why, but there's toe twice in there. And the word friend.
I mean, that works with the Italian founder, Quentin Tarantino. I mean, we really bring in the Italian roots of this product. Vibram.
Vibram. What if it was
Accent.
tippy toe, but going off of the name of your turtle friend, or he was tipsy toe, and he's always not tipsy like drunk, but like tippy, like he's tipping over because he doesn't have real good. He doesn't have strong feet. Got real weak feet.
Doesn't have good arch support on his shoes.
Okay, what if it was a like counselor or someone with a where you call a 1-900 number, not 900, 1-800 for support, and she's arch support. Hi, you've reached arch support, and she's just like she's sort of
funny.
like a Flo from Progressive. She's just sort of there to offer good advice and feet advice. You know, speaking of mascots, one of our mascots is Bigfoot. You will see him pop up. He's in the Backwards Kangle. Of course, he's the director of the show, really. He has in the drawings of him, he has his toes popping out of his shoes. He needs a pair of Vibrams.
He
got
could use some
enormous-
Vibram.
Enormous feet. Modeled after
Big dogs.
Matt. I guess we could also
Honestly,
have Baja
uncanny.
Men be the spokesperson,
Mhm.
intermediate mascots.
Toe. I mean, are there any other celebrities who have toe at the end? Esposito.
Oh yeah.
Cameron Esposito.
Mistletoe could be a holiday campaign. Meet me under the mistletoe.
Feet me under the mistletoe. I'll just.
They could have some mottos to live by. Toe live by.
I guess
It's
that's
true.
better
Yeah.
than my 10 toe commandments.
Wait, can it be
Which is
just
probably a good segue to
Also-
hired or fired.
hired
God.
or fired?
This
This is a roughie. This is rough.
This was harder than I thought. I don't know why. but it was.
I think part of it is I was pretty unfamiliar with this brand. And so to wrap my toe around this in 20 minutes was
It's
a huge feat.
I think I can fire myself for defeat. But maybe not. That's sort of right in the middle. And I think
There's something there.
I'm going to hire us for the Baja Men. Your dogs were barking, so we let them out. It was us. And that in the song, the hoo-hoo-hoos are quiet, and there's just the natural like ASMR of people, Vibrams flopping around doing stuff.
I like
Those
that.
are my answers.
I think there is some sort of activation pop up with walk a mile in our shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that some Guinness Book of World Record could be just so absurd and buzzy.
Yeah.
Because that there's a lot of ways to take it.
Mm-hmm. I like
we only
the
brainstormed 2, but
what was the second one that you did? I really liked that one.
Tic-tac-toe,
Yeah.
like the biggest game of tic-tac-toe. Like, fired. Oh man, so much.
I think I know you're fired. It was your very first one about there being individual rooms inside the toe.
But you know what? I got such a good laugh out of that.
Yeah,
it's worth being fired over.
I think so too. I'll take the
Go
laugh.
ahead and fire me. That laugh will live with me for a long time. But yes.
I just thought of one more mascot idea that it could be like a really clumsy guy, but his name is Twinkle Toes. And he's sort of like showing you how over time he's getting more and more balanced and strong because he wears Vibram.
That's really cute. Twinkle Toes is a fun name.
Hey, they call me Twinkle Toes. And he's always like toppling over things or like running into people, that kind of stuff. Well, do you want to shameless plug us as with our new name?
A shameless plug. It's so hard. It's so hard to shameless plug after
this.
An episode of just utter chaos. But
what you can count on us for, you can count on us with all 10 toes to explore things that people would not typically be doing. And we think that is where the real genius lies. And that's where creativity happens. And that's where fun moments are created. And that is what consumers want now more than ever. Everybody is hurting. Their dogs are barking emotionally. Their souls hurt. And if you
our
can...
souls hurt.
Yeah. If you can make your consumers laugh, you can make them do pretty much anything. And so that's what we do with real clients, with real amounts of time on the clock and lots of real strategy and just as much fun. And that's why we're called Semiserious, because that's how we approach our work. I also think, especially with brands and products that take themselves seriously, when you take yourself semi-seriously, you reach a lot of people. And it's a surprise and it's a delight. So I think it'd be, especially if people are taking them as high fashion and high performance and all this stuff, if you came in with something offbeat, I think it would really make them work. Oh, and you can go to semiserioussagency.com and find out how we do it. And if you can reach out to us and we'll give you our best foot forward, put our best foot forward.
Perfect.
Until next time, from our 5 fingers to yours, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
And here's 10. That's a
10.
bonus.